Hey guys, exciting news. Round 2 is another Burning Vengeance mirror. So, I've actually played this guy in 2-man queues one time before. It was a 2-0 in my favor. He complained a bit when I played correctly at the end of the game and didn't just go all in with the Devil's Play or anything. So I wanted to start the game straight away because time can become an issue in this matchup. I don't know that showing him Hinterland Harbor was correct there. Anyway, basically he won the roll and he went land, land, Burning Vengeance, land. And I, on the draw, went land, land, think twice, land, Burning Vengeance, land. That's what's happening so far. Man, Memory's Journey would be amazing here. Check that out. Wow. Well, I think letting him resolve 2 of those is an excellent way to die very quickly. So, going to endeavor not to do that, as I continue to draw the mulligans in the matchup. Do I actually want Forbidden Alchemy right now? I might. You have to sort of figure that he doesn't have Dissipate in hand, given that he just went for Burning Vengeance on turn 5 instead of waiting one more turn and resolving it with Dissipate up. Wow. Yikes. Nice play, you. At least I have 2 as well. And now we're gonna burn each other out extremely quickly, and he's gonna get there first because he won the roll. Yeah. Calling it as I see it. Probably how the board should be set up for this matchup, something like that. Just gives me a headache though. Loses a Brimstone Volley, that's sort of good for me. Unless he has Snapcaster in hand or something like that. Raving seems like the obvious play for me. I don't know, it seems hard for me to win this. I'm just a turn behind. Straight up. I need to find my Naturalize, I guess, and I could have a chance, but even then I'm gonna be on 8. And yeah. Okay, I lost to Brimstone Volley 2. Devil's Play, not fast enough, is it? I guess when he taps out, I need to think twice a couple times and try to hit my Naturalize. I'm still dead, right? Well, if he has nothing, I'm not quite dead. That card is my exiled cards. Alright. We have the relevant board state now clearly displayed. I'm actually alive one more turn if he has absolutely nothing. Okay. I'm not going to be able to do anything on that one turn that I'm alive for, though. Discard a Devil's Play. Ooh, a Brimstone Volley. It's probably good, too. Ah, okay. So I'm dead on the board. Let's make him find it, I guess. Suspect that he has found it. Okay, he missed it, I guess. Decided to show me one more card. So let's bring in naturalizes. Let's actually leave out Witchbane Orb. I don't think it's great here. And by not great, I mean I like actively think it's bad for you. We need to take out all of that. The Grasp. The Grasp isn't main anymore. Okay. The Blasphemous Act. The Rolling Temblor. I feel like this guy went for like. Ooh, is Witchbane Orb better than Geist Flame? Might be. What about Tree of Redemption? Tree of Redemption seems only good in matchups where Silent Departure is also good. That's sort of the plan. Just gives you immunity to getting burned out. You just like go to 4, go back to up to 13, Silent Departure it, play it again. It's the plan. Yeah, I think I like this. Maybe let's bring in Ancient Grudge. He probably has Witchbane Orb. In fact, I think I remember playing against it from him. Post-board, this matchup starts to take a lot longer because all of a sudden it's very difficult to keep a Burning Vengeance around. Discarding the island was pretty bad there. Why did I do that for? Desperate Raving's so good. Could have dissipated it. It's also just like hard to resolve a Burning Vengeance because it's the only thing that's sorcery speed besides Witchbane Orb, which is another reason that I think Witchbane Orb is just terrible here. And so, like, your opponent always has Dissipate up when you try to resolve Burning Vengeance. Unless he discards all of his Dissipates. It's very kind of him. He has 8 cards in hand. He's going to be discarding. Tempting to just let him, but if he dissipates a Think Twice here, I think that's a win for me, so I'm gonna throw it under his nose, and maybe he will. He does not. Maybe he will dissipate this, though. I would rather him dissipate the Think Twice. That's why I played it first. I'm not, like, super broken up about getting that dissipated, though. I'm really not at a loss for card draw spells here. A little bit worried about my land drop next turn though. Little bit is becoming extremely, whew. Got lucky one time. He plays like 4 copies of Lost in the Mist, which just seem really, really bad. That's what I saw against him in the queue anyway. Like, I have 1 copy of it. I think that's probably bad. In fact, I'm not sure that I like that I have 1 copy of it. Probably I shouldn't. But playing 4 just seems like sort of unforgivably bad. Okay, actually not gonna go for Forbidden Alchemy here, I don't think. Because of all those Lost in the Mists, and because he's about to discard a card. Discards a land, I'm pretty much fine with that. I'm gonna discard, what, a Snapcaster Mage? Probably. Actually, a Devil's Play. Devil's Play isn't doing much here. I should have dissipated that, I think. Oh, nah. He can cast this thing twice. It's interesting that he didn't flash it back, so he's like choosing not to go up to that many cards in hand, you know what I'm saying? Let's just use the Naturalize. I don't think blowing the Dissipate on that makes too much sense. If he dissipates, I'm pretty happy about it. I'm just going to dissipate back and he loses his. He does have 2 in the yard, unfortunately. But I now have a Naturalize in the yard with 2 Snapcasters in hand. I'm just going to cast this now. Grab a Burning Vengeance? I think so. And I'm not going to cast it this turn. I have a Think Twice in the yard to flash back, and since I have Dissipate and 2 Snapcaster Mages, I'd rather be casting my Burning Vengeance with Counterspell back up. Like, yes, he was tapped out, I realize that. But, you know. If he has Lost in the Mist in hand, he should really be blowing it on something like that Think Twice, just so that I'm down a land drop. I think that's probably the most value you're going to get out of Lost in the Mist here. I think this is fine. It's not super likely that I like run him out of card draw, but I have more counter magic that than I can cast pretty much, and putting the 2/1 into play isn't actually totally irrelevant here. Okay, he has Brimstone Volley still, I guess. But like, if it eats a Brimstone Volley, I just 2-for-1 him, plus like lots. Yeah, I did a hell of a lot better than 2-for-1ing him actually. What's he doing? Some interesting idea. So I think I'm gonna dissipate that, then flashback Naturalize on his Vengeance and cast my own Vengeance. Wait, do I even care about that? It's gonna prolong the game, but I could just wait until I have thingamajig. I have Forbidden Alchemy in my yard, and that's it. I guess Forbidden Alchemy is gonna buy me a decent amount of gas. He's complaining that I drew 2 copies of Dissipate? Or is he, like, relieved that I cast that? I don't know. This guy, he likes to be on life tilt or something. I don't know what he's doing. Look at me, I have Devil's Play up, or Dissipate up. I was looking at the Devil's Play in my yard. Awkward. Is he gonna Devil's Play me? What's he doing exactly? Okay. It's a good card to have here. Discarding Devil's Play, or putting it into graveyard. I guess it never goes to his hand, does it? No sick combos with Megrim here. Or is it Megrim? Or something else? You're gonna Devil's Play me for 5? Really? Is that your best play? Okay, we're gonna Charmbreaker Devils. It doesn't seem very good. So let's see, I can kill that with Lost in the Mist up. Why not, right? It is 4/4, right? All these graveyards getting in the way. Snapcaster gonna do his job. Do it well. So yeah, if he like goes for a flashback Forbidden Alchemy, I'm just gonna Lost in the Mist it and bounce a land. Like I was saying, I think that's about as good as you can expect to do with Lost in the Mist here. Cool. Yeah, you do not want to head straight into tapping lands for this, because you will bounce your own island. See, tapping it for red 4. It's another Charmbreaker's Devils. Charmbreaker Devils? Charmbreakers. Ah, whatever. I don't know, unless he has another Naturalize or something, it doesn't seem like there's that much he can do that I'm worried about here. Flashback Devil's Play on Snapcaster Mage. For sure, Snapcaster Mage. Good dude. Gets the job done. And a Burning Vengeance? No, we're gonna Brimstone Volley me for 5. Brimstone Volley, not the best card in this matchup. Let's do this straight away. Forbidden Alchemy just does an amazing job at getting you into some gas. Like right there, for example. See all the stuff that I just drew that's relevant? Whoops. So I think I just take the Burning Vengeance. Just loses pretty hard to him, like, untapping and Witchbane orbing. But anything else he does, I think I'm fine. If he untaps and Witchbane orbs, I am taking 4 to flashback that thing twice in my yard. Just for example. Just top deck naturalize. You're just gonna go for it, huh? Alright. I mean, this is still not really the place that you want to be in this matchup. But I get hit for 8. And ideally I would draw a spell. Is that good enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But I can cast it for 6 and then flash it back for 0. Pretty cool, huh? Looked like I was 1 short. But it turned out I was not. Okay, so we're headed on to game 3. You know, I haven't seen an Ancient Grudge for him, and I've seen multiple bad burn spells. So I'm going to actually bring in that Witchbane Orb now. And what do I want to take out for it, I wonder? Perhaps a Brimstone Volley of my own. I saw the big thing, the Charmbreaker Devils. Whatever, that shouldn't be much of a concern, really. Seems like I'm usually going to be able to kill that for less mana than it costs for him to cast it, and quite often without even having to spend a card, I'm killing it. So, although card advantage does get weird in this matchup for sure. I kept this because it's like a hand with lands and spells, and I don't know. If there's some great difference between this hand and others, I'm not good enough to know it yet. Burn and Vengeance, huh? I could have let that live and tried to get super cute with this Naturalize I have, but I don't think that's any good. I realized after casting that land that I actually just want a Ravings here. I should have playing that land. I should have done that before I played the land so that I had a higher chance of discarding a land. But now he'll think that I'm a Landlight or something, so that's cool. That card is completely irrelevant here. Like, so irrelevant that I'm upset to have drawn a Naturalize. And I'm not going to tap out to resolve the one that I have. Certainly not. He's missing land drops. Yikes. So let's do it this way, just in case I hit another 2 casting cost flashback thing. Alright, dissipating that is not a bad idea at all. But now I can resolve this, I guess. Oh shit. I guess now I have to kill the Witchbane Orb. Well, no I don't. At some point I might, but I'm gonna play my own Witchbane Orb, and the triggers will actually just fizzle. And if he burns a counterspell on this, I'm like super happy about life, basically. Pretty much. And he's even gonna bounce my Burning Vengeance for me. Okay. Pretty happy about that. Now I don't have to naturalize his Witchbane Orb again. I think it would have been much better for him to have bounced a land. For sure. Getting in for 3 there. It's big damage and stuff. Cool. Discarding Burning Vengeance is not ideal, but whatever. I'm okay with it. I have a Dissipate in hand now. I have 2 Dissipates in hand now. So as long as I can draw like any draw spell, I should have a major advantage on him. I also probably play more lands than him. Just overall, I should be much better off here. I haven't seen any Snapcaster Mages from him either. Should be much better for me. Vengeance. Alright. So I'm gonna naturalize that with the Snapcaster Mage. It's actually sort of irrelevant, but I have more mana than I need, and the Snapcaster Mage starts getting in for 2, so this play seems fine. More spells than I have mana for is what I meant to say. I said more mana than I need. I don't know why I keep saying the wrong thing. Probably because my brain is turning to jelly, because I'm playing this deck. Hey! A great deck. Look at that. All worked out perfectly. Could have, like, counted that or something before I made the play, I suppose. I'll leave that to the better players. Maybe he has like 2 more Witchbane Orbs in hand. Is he drawing 0 spells? I don't know. He drew Brimstone Volleys and 2 copies of Burning Vengeance already. And his Witchbane Orb. Yeah, he's probably drawing worse than me, at least. It's not like I'm drawing infinity spells or anything, though. Cool. Let's get another one of these in play. For a turn, what you gonna do? I don't know why he decided to main phase that, by the way. Seems quite bad. Because if he just end of turned it, my end of turn, I'm gonna have to tap a bunch of mana, you know? Guess we want to tap this way. Still have a Dissipate up. Which maybe I burn on that? I don't know. Wonder what his last card is. No, I think I just let him kill my Snapcasters. I can Lost in the Mist and return my own Snapcaster Mage to hand if he tries to kill this one. It's a fun play. And I have a draw spell. Guess there could have been better plays, but it seems okay. Snapcaster for Lost in the Mist costs infinity mana, but I'm gonna cast a Dissipate at some point. I'll have Snapcaster for Dissipate. Seems fine. I wonder if I leave up Dissipate here. I probably can. Still seems so far ahead of him. Neither of us has much in the way of relevant cards in our yard right now. Although, Think Twice, I guess, becomes a relevant card. Oh, I should have gone with my timing read there. The speed at which he let me resolve that made me feel like I could flash it back. He doesn't have a card in hand that I have to worry about. Let's move all this stuff up. In danger of just timing out. He's pretty close to just being hopelessly buried by card advantage. Everything seems to be going fairly well. What exile cards with flashback do I have? Desperate Ravings. Probably better than a Forbidden Alchemy in hand. I'm just gonna hold it though, I think. Well, I don't know, what's the point of holding it? I could get back Forbidden Alchemy instead. I can dig for Ancient Grudge and then get that back, if there's any reason to want to get that back. I can't think of a reason to get that back. No, I'm just gonna grab a Desperate Ravings right now. And hopefully not discard Dissipate or Snapcaster Mage, because I like having both of those. Discarded one, but drew another. Seems fine. Discarded another Burning Vengeance. Whoops. I can like deck him or time him out here, probably with Memory's Journey. Grab a Burning Vengeance, I guess. Should I try to naturalize Witchbane Orb now? Don't see much reason. Let's try playing this, see what happens. Bet you it gets naturalized. That's my guess. Nothing happened. What can you have in hand here? Bunch of Charmbreaker Devils or something? Guess one of those. Okay with that resolving. Do believe. Let's see if I can draw my Ancient Grudge. Should have done this. No, I shouldn't. This play is fine. Another Dissipate is pretty good too. Let's naturalize his Witchbane Orb, I guess. Let's see, he only actually has one Dissipate up. I'm like 17,000 miles ahead of him on mana development. So I can actually just naturalize both right now, which I'm gonna do. And he's pretty damn close to just being dead. God, putting the graveyards there doesn't even let me see all the graveyard cards. That's totally fine. So it did get naturalized, he just decided to wait a while, I guess. Anyway, Mr. Snap is going to start getting in for 2 a turn. And we'll see what he has to do about that. God damn it. I'm gonna hide this again, because having the big thing isn't actually easier than just doing this. So sorry that it's small for you, but I want to be able to see what's going on. Probably rather that did not resolve. Let's just dissipate it. God, I can just feel my brain slowly curling up and dying. Really, Steven? We have to do this 2 rounds in a row? Let's hold it. Cool. Have more dissipates. I may actually kill you with Snapcaster Mage attacks. I'm pretty sure I have like 3 Devil's Plays and the last 13 cards as well, so I could kill him with those probably. If I discard the other Dissipate on the flashback, I did not. Failed to make that choice. Okay, so I have like Snapcaster for Dissipate, plus Dissipate, plus a lethal Devil's Play. Do I have all of that in the same turn? I need 8 mana. I do have all of that in the same turn. That seems a little overwhelming for him. Go for it. Connect 4. Should I show him the 4th Dissipate, or should I Snapcaster Dissipate? I think I'll just show him the 4th. Seems faster. Nope. That was pretty normal. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed round 2. See you in a bit for round 3.